Republicans can only afford to lose 21 votes. Elaine, at last count, there are 23 conservatives against this, putting the bill on the cusp of failure.
Well, Margaret, is the White House prepared to take action against lawmakers who vote against the bill?
Well, behind closed doors today, President Trump warned conservatives that when they face re-election campaigns in 2018, their seats may be in jeopardy. Perhaps a veiled threat to the idea that he would put pressure on their own campaigns, making it harder for them to win election if they break with his request to support this Republican health care plan. Now we'll see whether that threat holds. Sean Spicer, White House spokesperson, tried to soften that threat a bit today, saying it'll be voters who punish those congressmen for failing to deliver on their promise to overhaul health care.
Well, Margaret, a couple more Republican senators spoke out Tuesday against the bill. Has the White House said how they're planning on persuading members of the upper chamber if this passes in the House?
Well, tonight, President Trump is meeting again with congressional leaders. He'll be speaking later this evening, and we know that even if they are able to pull out enough votes to get this through the House, it's going to be a tough sell on the Senate side. Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky said today that in the next 24 hours, once you see this bill is stalled, that's when the real negotiations begin. So you can imagine that there's going to have to be some overhaul of language, perhaps more nods to social conservatives, perhaps more, in the case of Rand Paul, addressing his concerns that this is too similar to Obamacare, particularly in its use of tax credits.
Well, Margaret, if the bill doesn't pass, what impact could that have on the Trump agenda moving forward?
Well, Elaine, this is one of the concerns you saw reflected in the financial markets today. Wall Street has been on a rally betting ahead on the benefits of expected tax reform. That's supposed to be up next on President Trump's agenda. Now, the fact that the Republicans are essentially at war with themselves and President Trump is simply trying to get his own party to vote in favor of a bill that he has put his own political capital behind doesn't bode well for getting to other very complicated issues like tax reform. And so there's real concern about this. We'll see if we come back with yet another version, how much wiggle room there is. But as President Trump has already come out hard, fast and strong, arguing that this is urgent, and if it's not fixed now, that basically the public will have to face an implosion, he has argued, of Obamacare. So he may be trapped by his own rhetoric to a certain extent.
All right, Margaret Brennan at the White House for us. Margaret, thank you.